thank you so much for clicking on the video, guys. I hope you're doing well. Are your fingers lubed up? Are they like nice and limber? Are they ready to go? Because if not, I'm gonna need you to go into your garage, grab some motor oil, just rub them in between your fingers real quick, wash them off. Obviously, you gotta wash it off, and make sure you're ready to leave a comment down below because I need your opinion on this in the comment section below. Guys, if you are new here and you reach any point in the video where you believe I deserve it, I would really appreciate a sub. Not only that, but go ahead and hit that bell icon when you do so that you get notified whenever I post a video. Also, leave a like if you enjoy the video at any point, and make sure you're following me on Twitter so that you know whenever I post a new video or whenever I go live on Twitch. Alright, let's get into this. So yesterday I posted a video that had to do with Warframe and this whole, this new update. If you want to go see that, I'll leave a link to it up above. You can click that eye icon. You should see something pop up on your upper right hand, on the upper right hand of the video. But anyway, so that video, it kind of popped off, not gonna lie. We got a lot of comments on that, which I like to see. I like to see the engagement. That's the most important thing to me, the fact that people are commenting and talking about the subject that I bring up. That is the point of the channel. That is the point of me talking about these difficult topics, because I don't really care what people think about me. I'm just going to talk about what I want to talk about. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to just say what I need to say, get things off my chest, give my opinions, and ask you guys what are yours. I want to have a civil discussion. That's it. That's the end of the road. I want to trade opinions. But what some people were saying in the comments of that last video was that Warframe should incorporate some different enemy types that are similar or the same as the Tenno. Ooh, am I hearing rogue agents? Okay, so there's a couple of ways that they could go about this, and I think that this could be extremely beneficial to the game. Extremely beneficial. Okay, so one, I'm thinking that they can go about it in the same way that the Division 2 goes about rogue agents, right? So if you don't play the Division 2, the way that works is they're basically agents that are roaming around the world. You're an agent in the game, right? You're a Division agent, but there are some agents that go rogue, and they just go against the whole system. They go against the whole squad of the Division, and they decide to go their own path, whether they decide to team up with another faction in the game or whether they decide to group up with like a little clan of themselves and kind of do their own thing. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they just go against the status quo of the Division. They stop following the Division and they start doing their own thing. So those are rogue agents. Now, those are all NPCs, right? In the PvE side of the game. What Warframe could do is they can take that model and apply it to Warframe. So what we have are rogue Tenno or something like that, right? Where you have operators that are able to use Warframes, and they come into missions at random times. Maybe they're in groups, maybe they're not, maybe it's just one. But in the Division 2, the way that it works is they can either be, I think it's groups of 2, 3, or 4, or 5, right? And I think 5 is the maximum amount that can spawn. If there are any more than that, you're just gonna get obliterated. We get obliterated whenever there's 5. But anyway, like, we just get freaking smacked. Like, they do not play, okay? So in Warframe, they could do the exact same thing where you have a squad of rogue Tenno or a squad of rogue agents or a squad of rogue operators bringing their own Warframes, and they can randomize the Warframes that they bring. They can, literally they just take any Warframe in the game and they randomize the way that they look, or maybe they can fit a certain aesthetic, it doesn't matter, but randomize the way that they look, put different cosmetics on them, change up the mods that they have on them so that, maybe there's different augments on them, right? So that they all have, they all feel a little bit different, and they come at random times when you're playing missions. And maybe it could be something that's locked off for people who are only past a certain mastery rank, or they're whatever. I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. Maybe if you get past mastery rank 20, that's when you start seeing these rogue Tenno. Or maybe after you get past a certain quest, right? Or something like that. And you know what? I think that they could do this with the Deviri paradox. I don't know what their total plan is. Obviously, it's going to be older Tenno, it's going to be older operators, whatever. But I think that they could incorporate this with the Deviri paradox. I hope that DE is watching this video, because this is something that I think that they can absolutely create. It's not difficult to do, and it would add some layer of difficulty to the game, because going up against other Tenno, going up against other Warframes would be hard. It would be hard. If they had access to all of the abilities in their arsenal for that Warframe, it would actually be pretty difficult, right? And it would be engaging to just go into a mission and just have them pop up out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, they just come in and Ordis is like, Operator, we have the rogue agents, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, you know what I mean? They go, oh, Operator, I'm detecting some rogue Tenno. They're not in the system. They're not with the Tenno. You gotta kill them before they kill you. Either that or get out of there, or something like that. Or maybe they lock off extraction until you kill them, or something like that. You know what I mean? I think that would be, honestly, a really great addition. And I'll actually show you who suggested this in the comments of my last video, because honestly, I think it's such a good idea. And I don't know why I didn't think of it before. So honestly, I think that this should happen. What do you guys think? Like, leave your comments down below letting me know what you think. Give me some like different scenarios in where these operators would be able to come in and mess you up. Like, what missions you think you'd be doing, and then you'd see them and then they just freaking smack you. Like, you would not be able to survive. Like, what do you guys think about this? Do you think that because they already have the Stalker, they already have the Grustag 3, they already have all these different enemy types that are there, do you think that that's enough, or do you think that we do need something like this? We do need something that is a little bit more fair for us as operators, as Tenno, or do you just like being overpowered? I mean, for me personally, I would really enjoy this because I like having that challenge. I like having that even playing field. I like being able to, just think about what I'm doing and have to worry about these different angles where these enemies could be attacking me from, the different abilities that they could be using, the ways that they can counter me. Like, what if we encounter a Limbo on the enemy team? Like, what? You know what I mean? What if we encounter a rogue Limbo or a rogue operator using Limbo? Would you be stuck in the Cataclysm? Would would he be able to throw you into the rift and keep you there? Would you be able to roll out? Like, how would that work? Would he be able to freeze you in time? How would you be able to escape that? Would you be able to actually jump out, maybe, using your operator form in order to escape it? And, maybe you can dash through yourself in order to get out of the rift or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's different things that I'm thinking of that, like, this could be an amazing addition to the game. Why aren't DE doing this? This is it. This is one of the major things that they can do, and also one of the easier things they can do, because they don't have to create a whole new thing. They don't have to create whole new character models. They don't have to do anything like that. They just need to take their existing Warframes and, use their models and randomize their cosmetics. That's it. That's literally it. And I think that it would be an amazing addition to the game. And maybe if you defeat them, you get some rewards. Like, you get, arcanes or whatever. Maybe you get Riven slivers, or maybe you have a chance of getting Riven drops or something like that. You know what I mean? Or maybe they create something well, no, I don't think they should create something entirely new. Absolutely not. Maybe they drop Kuva or something like that so that you could roll your Rivens more. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say on the subject. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is a good idea, or do you think that this is just dumb? Do you think that it's not worth it? Do you think that it's not worth it given the current atmosphere of the game? Do you just like being overpowered, like I said, or do you want some sort of a challenge, at least a little bit of a challenge? How often do you think these guys should spawn? When should they spawn? Should they spawn in the beginning, middle, or should it just be randomized? Like, let me know what you guys think in the comments, because honestly, this is something that I feel like needs to be talked about. different ways that DE could bring Endgame, because a lot of people say, oh, you know, DE needs Endgame, DE needs more difficult content, whatever, but they're not really explaining how they can do that. So that's kind of what I want to do here. Maybe with you guys, if you guys have any other suggestions, if you guys have any other things like this person in the comments actually, you know, mentioned and, you know, gave this idea. If you guys have any ideas yourself for how they can bring in difficulty and how they can bring in some, you know, more content to the game to make stuff more engaging, let me know in the comments. Like, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. And if you look at my past videos, I respond to a lot of comments. I respond to almost every single one that I feel like deserves a response. When I say deserves a response, if it's not like, you know, just insulting or you know, just rude or whatever, usually those comments I respond to. And I read all of your long posts, by the way. So if you're leaving like paragraphs, don't worry, I'm reading them. I am definitely reading them. So do more of that. Guys, I appreciate you so much for getting to this point in the video. If you enjoyed the discussion today, and also if you got to this point in the video and you're not already subscribed, what are you doing? Come on, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you here. Not only that, but if you did appreciate the discussion today, I would really appreciate it if you left a like on the video, just to help out the algorithm and stuff, and let me know that you actually enjoy this kind of content. Not only that, but make sure you're following me on Twitter so that you know whenever I post a new video or whenever I go live on Twitch. That is really important. Also, if you just like funny content on your Twitter feed, I mean, my Twitter is where to go, okay? My Twitter is where to go. I'm always posting on there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.